So this video recording is going to be about Voice Dream. What is Voice Dream, you ask? Well, Voice Dream does a little bit of everything for the vision impaired and blind. Some say it is their most preferred app for listening to all sorts of kind of things. So essentially what Voice Dream is it imports text, but whether that be PDF, rich text, plain text, HTML, Word documents, etc., etc. And it can also handle audio as well. And it's really great for the vision impaired because I say that it is like a visual screen reader. So you can still use your eyes, yet it adjusts to your full capability, interacting capability of where you want to start listening to, pause and play and everything. It's on a visual basis. So let's get into Voice Dream. It's a wonderful app. So here we have quite a few things, but one thing we're going to show you first is holes. So this was originally a PDF, that was in iBooks, and we imported it into Voice Dream. So what Voice Dream does, like I said, it imports text and it takes the text out of the document, so it can text wrap for you, which is, like I said, great for the vision impaired. So you can, and the thing about Voice Dream is that this thing is fully customizable to your liking. So right at the top right, you can use our built-in zoom here. We have voice settings, we have font settings, and then we have add a bookmark settings. So we're just going to tap the font settings here. So you can control the font size. Let's say I want to put it down a little smaller. Okay. And we have for scrolling, you can adjust the scrolling that. And then you even have themes, and you can fully customize your own theme. This is what we're on right now. I'm just going to zoom out for you. So see on the side here, you can fully customize colors and everything. But let's choose a predefined theme, just to give you a quick outline here. So this theme is called the dark theme. So like I said, essentially you can adjust the text size, color, everything about it. And you can just double tap where you want it to start.
Three things: intelligence, perseverance, and just a little bit of luck. Stanley's father was smart and had a lot of perseverance. Once he started a project, he would work on it for years, often going days without sleep. He just never
And so I just paused it right there. So it's really nice. You can control the speaking rate and everything. Like I said, you can even change the voice if you want. Go up to voice settings, and there are in-app purchases you can do. I think each voice is like $2.99 or something like that. Very nice, high-quality voices for sure. No doubt. We have, looks like we bought a few voices here. So why don't we try Tracy? That was the Heather voice before. Okay, let's continue playing.
Luck. Every time an experiment failed, Stanley could hear him cursing his dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-grandfather. Stanley's father was also named Stanley Yelnats. Stanley's father's full name was Stanley Yelnats III.
And as you see, as it reads along, it highlights, right? So, but of course, you can customize that. You can make this yellow instead of blue, for example, right? And that's all customizable through the font setting there. And like I said, we can also change the voice. And they recently added a feature where you can set it to the iOS version if you want that as well. So this is James. This is what I personally like to hear when I'm reading textbooks for school.
Our Stanley is Stanley Yelnats IV. Everyone in his family had always liked the fact that Stanley Yelnats was spelled the same frontward and backward. So
that's kind of neat, isn't it? And so right down here, like there's so many nice things about Voice Dream. So that alone, right, for the vision impaired is great. You can customize literally what you see, how big the font is, and colors, background, foreground, highlighting, being currently read word, everything. It's lovely. Pause and play when you like, and double tap where you want to start reading from. You can make notes and everything. It's wonderful. So here we have, we're on the right side of the play and pause button, and here we have like the next and fast forward. And that is fully customizable to right down here, as you see, to how many seconds you want it to advance. So right now by default it's set to 15, but it can certainly be adjusted. Okay. And what I really, so as you see a magnifying glass right there. We're at the very far bottom right corner, right above the track position. So you can search for text even, because this is a text document after all. And another nice thing about this is that it does say the total time remaining, orally, of course, of how much text is left. So 4 hours, 17 minutes, and it looks like 55 seconds there. And just the same, if you scroll over to the left side of the screen, you have the bookmarks over here, so you can tap that and view all your bookmarks. And like I said, at the far left here, we have the time that we already read, so 10 minutes and 44 seconds. And this is not the volume control bar at the bottom here, it is the track position itself. So if you were to take the track position and for whatever reason put it in the center, so right under the play and pause button, it's going to, roughly 50%. It'll show you, so you can kind of see, you are halfway through the book, right? So you can kind of see exactly percentage-wise where you are. I know if you have voiceover turned on, it will tell you exactly what kind of percentage you are. Because right now on my iPod Touch, I'm reading a Daisy book through VoiceStream, Divergent series. Loving it, by the way. And so VoiceOver says that, when I'm done with it for the day, and it says I'm like 21.7% done, right? So I kind of, and it's, it says how many hours I've read in that in total. So it's really nice. You can do all these remarkable things with it. But now, like I said, VoiceStream does the same thing with EPUBs as well, okay? So don't be just limited to iBooks. If you want it read out loud for you, put it into VoiceStream and just give your eyes a break, okay? And so right now I have an audiobook in here. Now this is MP3s, but like I said, on my iPod Touch and VoiceStream, I do have a Daisy book in there. It was zipped up, I put it into VoiceStream, it unzipped it for me, and I got everything there. Now for leisure reading, this is great because of the features I'm about to show you, but for like in-class reading for assignments, it's not really that great, unfortunately, because it does take the structure of the book out. So for example, at the department here, we have for each page we have an MP3 file, right? And then all those pages are in a chapter, which is a folder. So we have folders for chapters, right? So, but VoiceStream takes all that out, strips everything, and puts in one big list for you. So like I said, for in class, it may not be completely helpful. You still get the page numbers, obviously, the titles of each track, right? So that's not lost. This is just chapter 1, by the way, of a book. That's why it's not much here. But if the teacher says, go to chapter 9 and that, kind of lost in that. But even, I guess, for in class, yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose, right? Because you still do have the pages in that. So, for example, I'm just going to press the play button.
Invested in stories with happy endings, you would be better off reading some other book. In this book, not only is there no happy ending, there is no happy beginning, and very...
Well, I don't want to read this book at all. No. So, anyways, let's say I am done there for today, okay? And so I want to, because I have to go now, so I want to insert a bookmark. So I'm just going to turn on my Zoom here. At the top right corner, you have those options again, the voice settings, which you can't do much of on this format because it's just audio itself, right? So all you can control is the speed rate then. You have font settings, which you can't do anything because there is no fonts technically, it's just all audio. But there is the bookmark settings, so we're going to tap on that. And so it has been added. And if I was zoomed out, you would have seen a little black box in the center there. But to check that it's in the bookmarks, you tap on the bookmarks bar tab, right at the top center. And because there's chapters and then there's bookmarks, and then so you tap on bookmarks, and this is what I do every day when I listen to my Divergent book on my iPod. After I'm done, I put a bookmark in, and in the morning when I want to start listening to it again, I just go to my bookmarks tab and I just start playing from this point on.
Happy things in the middle. This is because not very many happy things happened in the lives of
Now, did you notice, I know I was talking a little bit, but did you notice that it started off, actually, I think it was in the middle of a word, actually. So that's another lovely thing about VoiceStream, is it puts a bookmark in the middle of a word itself. Now, isn't that nice or what? That is lovely. You know, you don't have to go back and reread that one page, or, you know, try and find where you are in the book, right? Because when you close out of the app and you need to use other apps, or you want to read another book, right? You get back in here, you're not completely lost, because you just go to your tab, your bookmark tab, providing, right, you added a bookmark before you left this book, right? And you just tap the one you want, and it's as simple as that, right? And look, it even says, 3% done. So that's where I was when I put a bookmark in there. So see, isn't that nice? Like, VoiceStream is really down precise to that detail. So in essence, that is VoiceStream.